Now, our building is big enough that depending on where they live, like if it was like you started, let's say me and you started fucking.
Right.
And then, let's just say me and Ehsan started fucking, right?
Right. We live
And
on
then-
the opposite sides of the building.
And then you end up being a total douche, and I'm awesome, so I break it off, right? Which is for sure what would happen. And that happens.
I'm sure you come with no problems.
No problems, no baggage.
Yeah,
None.
yeah, yeah.
They call me no baggage posting. No bags. Literally, I travel 0 bags.
I think with 0 bags, you would be on time more often. There's no bags holding you down.
No, my pockets are full. My pockets are so full. It's hard to walk. It's crazy. I should take it back. About that, we can talk about Val being a real piece of work. We can talk about Val being a real piece. Val Skin being back. That's
Val Skin's back.
huge news for the pod
Yeah.
listeners. You know they're all dying to hear about Val's skin growing.
It's been on my mind.
Are we recording?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yo, that's how we're starting.
Yeah.
We're starting on Val's fucking skin
Val
growing.
Skin's back.
Guys, Val's skin is. We know you were fucking waiting.
Yeah.
To this person that you don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, hideous. You're so glad we don't show her.
Yeah.
But her skin is growing back, and she's back in town. She's not doing drugs this week, and we love her. That's Val, everybody.
Yes. Wait, are you not doing drugs this week?
She's not going to a festival?
This still doesn't mean she's not going to do drugs.
No, the debate between my boyfriend and I is, do we buy tickets to see Boogie T this weekend? Because the last time we saw Boogie T, he was like his energy was kind of off on stage. Like, kind of felt like he was mad at me. Like he like
Oh my
like,
God.
it was very like he was like mad at the crowd, and it was very obvious.
Okay.
And saying things like "fuck you guys." It's like you're the one
Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah. I only
Um,
perform for people with skin on their leg.
That's that's personal.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's personal,
that's
yeah.
the craziest concert review I've ever heard.
Yeah.
How'd you like the concert? It felt like he was mad at me.
Yeah.
But like 15,000 people, but it was clearly after each song.
And he was like,
this next
Val,
song's
you
for-
suck.
Also, this next song for everybody except fucking Val. And it's like,
Yeah.
then I would
Yeah.
also be like,
I hope you're having a good time unless you produce the solid show. And it's like, all right, yeah, he's
yeah,
mad
Val.
at you.
And I love the solid show, just not the. It's like if it was like, it'd be like, yeah, Val, that was Justin Timberlake was clearly mad at you. I don't know what that was about. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty.
Yeah.
AKA Val being a woman.
Yeah.
Burn.
And women are always technically difficult.
Damn.
yeah, they're always.
Damn, I said a joke and then you said a real thing. I said just a joke and then he said like an
He's
honest,
like,
real opinion on
how
how
I
you
feel about women right now.
women.
It's like, why are you so tough?
Wait, is it tough dating?
I haven't really gone on a date in a minute.
Damn.
It's been a while, because I've been on the road and then the move.
Move is tough.
The last month I felt like I haven't had time, and then I'm just gone for basically the next 2 months, pretty much.
Yeah, you gone soon. You're like on the road. You road dog now.
Yeah. I'm like, someone hit me up in my DMs like, hey, I want to come to a show. Like we were talking, and then I'm only available on these sort of weekends, and it's like, oh, I'm out of town. We're never gonna meet up. It's just is what it is. I'm not gonna
And then you
not go
can't-
on the road.
And then you can't during the week because you got to go open for Rogan.
I gotta open for Rogan. I have stuff to do. I have to get ready for the road. I also have to like sleep. What I mean?
No, sleep's no, sleep's done.
Yeah,
No more sleep.
this morning I was like, my original plan was to wake up at like 8 and go grocery shopping because I like going grocery shopping in the morning when there's no one there. And
So
then
the hotties are there.
yeah, that's also there's also that. The hotties are also there. It's where we live because now Deric and I live in the same complex. The hotties are kind of everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad bitches in my building.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's there. My wife's there. I was like, damn, who's this? Who's this bad bitch?
But yeah,
But no, there's a lot of bad bitches in the building. It's kind of cool.
no, it's nice. It's nice. The pool on the weekends.
I've heard.
Bow, 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 bow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, but can you have sex with somebody in your building, or is that like like how you can't have sex in comedy because it's bad because you can't shit where you eat?
I bet.
I would say that rule probably applies in this situation.
I bet it would probably get messy because I bet a lot of people are having sex in the apartment complex.
yeah.
So I bet if I started something with someone in there, there is a potential issue.
drama is and then also even if you started dating and it doesn't work out,
Then they're always there.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and now you're both seeing each other, bring other people in. Like it can get messy fast.
Yes.
It can
Yes,
get
yes.
messy, so that is a dangerous game. Now, our building is big enough that depending on where they live, like if it was like you started, let's say me and you started fucking,
Right.
and then, let's just say me and Ehsan started fucking, right?
Right. We live
And
on
then-
the opposite sides of the building.
And then you end up being a total douche, and I'm awesome, so I break it off, right? Which is for sure what would happen. And that happens.
I'm sure you come with no problems.
No problems, no baggage.
Yeah,
None.
yeah, yeah.
They call me no baggage posting. No bags. Literally, I travel 0 bags.
Yeah, you think with 0 bags you would be on time more often. There's no bags holding you down.
No, my pockets are full. My pockets are so full. It's hard to walk. It's crazy. I should take a bag.
Yeah.
No, wait. Okay, we fucking. We break up.
Right.
Me and you might not see each other.
Right.
The
Right.
place is that big that you. I mean, we're definitely not gonna see other people bringing other people in.
Right.
Other than maybe you might see me walking toward the pool, or maybe to the gym, or maybe pulling in the parking lot. But you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, right.
it's big enough
That
it's not
that
crazy.
is no issue.
It's not like what the place we lived in LA,
well-
where if you broke up with somebody, you're gonna see them every second of every day.
Yes. But the flip side being, now that so many comics live in that apartment complex,
Yes.
there's a good chance you run into that person because I'm going to your apartment or Bianca's apartment or Lily's
Oh,
apartment or
damn.
you know what I mean? Like all these apartments all of a sudden. And they're all spread out through the building. So there's like
Yeah,
one in
none
each
of us are
spot.
next to each other.
None of us are next to each other. Like you're on the other side, Bianca's on the other side, Lily's above me. There's, you know what I mean? I don't know where all the other people are going,
Yeah.
but there's a bunch of other people coming. So it's like there's always a chance you see someone if you.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Mhm.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, but I haven't gone to the pool yet.
Oh, damn! When the baddies are there.
No, because it's always like big groups of people there. And I don't know. I'm still very socially awkward, and I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then
Just
like,
by myself
to
with
go down
big
there,
groups of
no, you
people.
need to go down there with the boys. You gotta go down
Yeah,
there
with
with
the
the
group,
boys.
and then sometimes it's like, oh,
Maybe
if
some
I,
ladies too.
yeah,
Go
definitely
down
some
there
ladies.
with Sam, Lily, Bianca. Literally just go down with Sam, Lily, and Bianca.
And I'm
in bathing
I'm
suits
chilling.
and just don't and then just let everything else play out.
Yes. And then the other issue is that this is in my own head thing, especially sometimes like during the weekends. It's like, man, I don't know any of these people, and I'm also gonna be the only not white guy down there.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I'm good on just going by myself.
That's true. The other thing is
Even though I'm not intimidating at all, I'm like, I still don't fuck with that. Just a bunch of white people I don't know and none of my boys, I'm good.
well, we didn't tell the audience that we do live in a Duke frat house.
Yeah, it does feel like
We
that
also
sometimes.
live in a Duke lacrosse team frat house. So
It does.
there's that. No, everybody's white. But no, no, it's not that, because it's not even that they're white. It's just because they're just bros. They're just
Yeah,
bros. Because they
yeah.
could be any color. They could have been a bunch of Indians dudes down there or black dudes. But it's like I know the type that are bros, like party bros. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And that
right.
not the vibe I'm on. Now, if they was down there and they was playing Uno, my nigga, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
If you look down and it was a huge thing of code names going on, you'd have been like, man, I'm going down.
I'm
there.
in there.
gonna go down there and I'm gonna introduce my like.
Yeah,
you see what I'm
I
saying?
wanna
But
play
like,
code names, but-
they're all down there drinking natty lights and they're
Playing
all
beer pong, a
playing
lot of beer pong.
and that's cool. I'm not against that, but if I'm gonna play beer pong, I'm gonna play it with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
That I just like they're doing. But I'm not gonna go make. Also, bro. Making more new friends is like, how many do I need?
Yeah, I don't need that.
How many do I need? I got
don't need
fucking
that.
Val dealing with her skin growth. You know what I mean? That's on my mind 24/7 now. So like I can't keep making new buds.
Yeah, no, it's
Comedy brings in enough new friends all the time.
Yeah, I already hang out with enough people. I feel like if I make new friends, I have to like schedule out time to be like, well, I gotta hang out with them,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't have the time for that. I'm an adult. I got work to do.
I'm supposed to care about Fuzzy and some other person now?
Yeah.
I'm already gotta care about Fuzzy now.
Yeah.
He wasn't on my list of people to care about when I was young. When I was like 12, Fuzzy wasn't on that. Now I gotta care about this guy.
But I do like the pool, how energetic the pool is. It's nice to walk out during the weekend and just hear energy in your building.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like, okay, I live in an energetic place.
It is cool. I like it. What I do miss about living, me and Sam lived on the college campus before this, and Ehsan lived pretty much on it as well. I do miss, it's weird, I didn't notice I would miss, or just something that it made me happy seeing. I liked seeing parents. Because you see parents all the time, either picking their kids up, dropping the kids off, taking them to a lunch, doing all these things that happen in college. And it was like, damn, nice memories of like, just seeing parents with their kids and you see that interaction of like, I finally left the nest. And they're like, oh my God, you left the nest. Like, there's this energy, you know what I'm saying? And of like, you could tell a parent truly like letting go of like,
right.
This is it. I can't. They're not coming back. Hopefully.
Ooh, right.
You know, this is hopefully like
Right.
if this goes how I want it to go, they're gone.
Right.
You know, so but to see that moment, like you see those final kind of moments of that weird interchange where you're like, yo, you're not a baby no more. You know what I mean? I like seeing that all the time. I like being around that energy. It was just a nice. It's just nice. It's a nice thing to see and to feel. You know. And now I'm just around natty lights.
Right. Yeah.
Parents aren't coming.
Parents aren't coming.
Parents aren't coming to
This is not a parent place.
Parents doesn't give a. Also, yo, you're 30.
Right.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you're 30. Are you alive? Good.
Right.
Like, I can't do. I'm not coming to make sure you're eating. Are you eating right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I
you should know by now.
Whatever you
30-year-old.
eating.
Yeah.
Like, I can't control it now, you know?
Remember that one time in your apartment complex where the car had the swastika on it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Car had a swastika on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it wasn't a swastika. It was a swastika for Indians.
Yeah, well, it was the original swastika. It was the Hindu swastika.
Yeah.
And so they
Hindis.
Yeah, they bless their sometimes they bless their car, and that's like one of the blessings that they use. That they draw swastika on it. Like if you go to a lot of like my ex had that. If you look on the ground, there's a swastika on the ground.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's like a.
Team Palestine.
I don't know what
That's
that.
what that
I don't
means.
think.
That's what that
Ironically, I
means.
do think they're on the Palestinian side more often than not, but I don't think it's related to the swastika. I think that's more of a. I think that's more of a brown skin situation.
No, I've been reading up.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so it's like they'll just bless the new car with a swastika or something like that, and it's like it's not a bad thing. That's why they make it look different too. It's like it has all the dots and stuff too, and it's not tilted on its angle.
They had to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know,
there's a little curry on it. You know what I'm saying? They had a little spice.
a little chicken tikka swastika.
We're back. Solid show's back, baby. We're back. Oh, dude, that's a fire one. I miss you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
You haven't.
I've been gone.
I haven't been in town since you. Last time you saw me was last Tuesday, right? I left Wednesday.
I was in Abu Dhabi.
You were in Abu Dhabi last Tuesday? No, you were
Who
here.
knows where I was?
You were here. You were in Abu Dhabi the week before.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's still been a week since we've seen each other, really.
That's why it feels like you've been gone the
Yeah,
whole
because
time.
I was in Portland from
How was that?
Wednesday to Monday morning
With old Donkey Trussell.
with old Donkey Trussy. It was, I enjoyed Portland. It was a beautiful, like,
Helium?
Yeah. The
Helium.
club is unbelievable.
That's a
Helium's
great club.
unbelievable.
That's a great club.
It was a beautiful week. It was a beautiful weekend there, but you could just tell like it's like a place that's like gray and dreary all the time, just based on people's vibes.
Yeah.
Everyone in Portland looks like a plant that hasn't gotten enough sun. Do you feel what I'm saying? They're all pale. They're all like sort of. You ever seen a plant without enough sun that just sort of stoops down?
It's not as green.
It's not as green. It's a little grumpy.
Yeah.
Kind of gay.
Kind of gay.
You know, plants without sun.
Yeah.
That's everyone.
No police
everyone
presence in
yeah,
the plants.
Everyone has that vibe to them. Of just,
Interesting.
yeah. And it was this weird thing where like, so everyone calls their husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend partner. At least everyone we met. So they kept calling him partner.
This is my partner.
Yeah, this is my partner.
I love saying my wife. That's like my favorite words.
I realized that's one of the things that I realize now. It's like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship unless I don't want to be married if she's not gonna call me her husband and I'm not gonna call her my wife.
Hey, what the fuck are we talking about?
But
That's
like,
the whole part of it.
but no, that's like
My partner.
That's like
Man,
a part
nigga,
of
we're
the
not
thing.
solving riddles out here and crimes.
Yeah.
If we solving rape cases, I would also be like, even if you was my wife, I'd be like, yo, it's my partner.
Yeah.
We go through shit together. We solve rape cases.
Yeah.
We're not, married.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my partner. Nah, bro, you my wife. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. So, but it's like, it's one of those things to avoid gendered speech or whatever. But this is the crazy part, right? So we're in the hotel room, or we're in the hotel lobby, and the lady behind the desk is calling her what I assume boyfriend or girlfriend. Actually, I couldn't tell. But calling them her partner. But she kept calling the machine we put the credit card in as a he. So
Was it fucking up?
No, it was really strong and better than the other machines and better at science than the other machines. So it was like, no, but
It's more athletically gifted
yeah, it
than
was
the
more
other machine.
athletic. It could dunk. But I did find that weird. It's like, what? This thing doesn't have a gender, like, actually. That's so crazy.
I will give her this. When I see an ATM,
Mm-hmm.
I think he.
Do you?
What do you, be honest. You know how, like, in Spanish they got the L and la?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you putting on an ATM? L and la.
I guess I put male because
He's kind of bulky. He's kind of built like Brian Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Val, when you see ATM, what you think?
Yeah, I think male.
You put a little dick on him, right?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
little,
for
you
sure.
know, even though it's weird, it's got a slot.
It's just, I think every language, Spanish, French, Italian, they all, it's so gendered.
Right. But we're speaking English. Fucking Jesus' language.
Well, but you don't know where she came from, so she could have spoke Spanish first. So
Hey,
if
I was looking in her
mind-
white ass face. Hey. I was looking at her fucking pale Illinois face,
Oh my god.
and she didn't speak Spanish. I'll tell you that right now.
No, but no.
She took 3 years of Spanish in high school, and she knows 0 Spanish. That's the lady I was talking to.
So do you think it's like this need to still
Gender something? Yes.
gender things?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
I
there's some.
gender stuff. I always say he, she whenever I'm talking
Yes.
to anything.
Yes, except that's what they do. Except people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a little.
What do they like call black people there?
Exactly what they call them everywhere else. Just more quiet and in their heads. And I know that's true because there's no black people there, so there's no way they're not afraid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard left. Damian Lillard left.
I did get in an argument with a blue-haired girl.
What do you mean?
At one of the shows. So two things happened at the show that were very Portland. One, I got in an argument with this blue-haired girl because the way she was talking about people in Texas.
Where were you at? Where were you? Where was
In the club
situation?
at Helium, she was
Okay.
talking about. She was like, I didn't think I would connect with someone who lived over there with people like that. And I was like, hey, they're just human beings. You know how? Have you ever met a human being? Okay, imagine they live in Texas. Like it's so like it's you know because you feel it from this end in Texas a lot of the time when they talk about people from California and Portland. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, no, they're just regular human
They're
beings.
exactly like you.
Yeah, but it was the other end where I was like, oh wait, I still have to do this here. Where I have to pretend, I have to like let you know, like, hey, the people over there are people.
Yeah.
They like feel the same. They just like live in. They have a lot more barbecue than you probably. But other than that,
A little more college football.
yeah. Other than
more
that,
college football.
they're the same.
Yeah.
They like most of them just want to like eat lunch and fuck and hang out with their friends
Have a family.
and have a family. That's people.
Assist the homeless more.
No.
Do we do that here?
No, we don't do that anywhere.
I mean, we do that by
I'll tell you what, they
putting
don't do
them
that
on
there either.
buses.
I'll tell you that, huh?
I said we do that by putting them on buses.
Oh yeah, and sending them to places like Portland.
Damn, bro. That's crazy that you got into it with a blue hair.
I
She had
get
blue
it.
hair?
Yeah, she had blue hair. And I wasn't looking for it. It's like she just came up to me and was like, yeah, like that. I didn't think I'd connect with
After
someone
the
who,
show?
Yeah, someone who lived there and yada yada
So you
yada.
just had her
yada.
laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Had her chuckling up.
Yeah. She was like, your jokes normally would have made me cry, but this time they made me laugh. And it's like, are you so in your own bubble that you don't hear other people's opinions on things?
Your jokes would have made me cry.
Yeah, because you know I'm racist and
You are a racist fucking piece of shit on stage. I'll tell you that much.
I'm racist.
It's
I
like
say
one of my
intense
favorite
things.
things.
I will say this. There was one show that I had. I think I told you about this. Where like 18 minutes. I got to listen to the recording, but 18 minutes, having one of the best sets of my life. Last 2 minutes, I do the Israel-Palestine stuff.
I like that joke.
Quiet. One white lady on the side just starts wailing.
White lady.
White lady. Of course. Like performative crying.
Hardcore Team Palestine?
I couldn't tell.
Hardcore Team Israel?
She could have been. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I switched sides.
Yeah. No, but you could tell. So you know how it's like performative crying, very loud, very like, please talk to me, please.
No, that's
I want to say my opinion because I'm not used to being in a space where I'm just supposed to listen.
so I'm just gonna scream.
I'm
cry.
just gonna scream, cry until you address me. I didn't address
You
you.
have to give me in person. What did this lady sound like?
Okay, hold on. I will say this. Okay, so this is how she sounded like. Ready? So Israel, the DJ Khaled joke gets a laugh, but that's when she starts crying. So the other two jokes, everyone's like, this lady's crying, and I only have a minute left in the set.
Yeah.
And
I know this is the closer.
This is the closing, and I'm not the headliner. I can't really delve into what's going on here.
Yes.
Also, I've been in the audience the whole time. Like, I've been doing crowd work with them.
Yes.
So they know I know she's crying.
Can I play you and you play her?
Okay.
All right, I'm not gonna do your joke. I'm just
Okay.
doing like I'm doing.
So
your
you
joke.
do the DJ Khaled joke,
all right,
and
that's why DJ Khaled's a fat piece of shit.
That loud. Bro, that loud. And so I did my last 2 jokes just at her.
You
Just
looked right at her?
I looked in her direction and just did the jokes. And they're more intense than the DJ Khaled
I
jokes.
know. It's like it's
They're
crazy how
super
it's
intense.
Like,
Yeah.
super intense.
Just at her. It's like, no, you don't. You're laughing at 9/11. You're laughing when I'm shitting at brown people. You're laughing when I'm shitting on white people. You're laughing when I'm shitting on black people.
Did you do religious stuff?
No, I did political stuff.
Okay.
But I make fun of Biden and Trump.
But you make fun of everything.
I make fun of everything. You're fine with all of that. Israel, Palestine, you're like, this is my time. And you could tell she wanted to be talked to. She was so crazy. So she left between the headliner and me. She left when the host came up. She went to the lobby and she just laid on the floor and was crying. So performative. Her boyfriend, her poor boyfriend, was just like, there's no way. Like, there's either 2 things that happen. Either they broke up after that night or he's in hell.
And that's the hell he chooses.
And that's the hell he's in because he's like, she has sex with me and she's hot.
And
I guess.
was
I
she
think
hot?
I don't know. She was in this sort of mass of sort of white people.
If she was hot, Team Palestine.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I couldn't tell which side she was on from the cry. Also, my stuff isn't very like. I guess it's like leaning Palestine-esque in a way.
When I see that, you don't have any opinion. You're making fun of what happened, which is crazy.
Yeah, I do say take the context of everything that happened outside of it.
Take the context out of it, like he's making fun of what is happening over there, which is like, god damn, that's wild, nigga. Because from what I've heard, it's bad over there.
Oh no, it's terrible.
But also, that's why I would make fun of it too. Why don't I make fun of Israel Palestine? I don't know what's going on. I make fun of shit that I know what's going on.
Yeah.
He is aware that that's a situation.
Right.
So he makes fun of that.
Right. And so I did the Palestine jokes 5 out of the 6 shows. 4 out of the 5 did super well.
Nobody cried.
No, I did it 3. I did 3 shows. No, we did 6. I did 4 out of 6 shows. I did it.
And no one else wailed cried?
The other 3, no one else cried. The other 3, it murdered.
Literally.
Yeah. Fourth one, they cried. Just like.
Well, she cried.
Yeah, she cried. Well, I bet you if you asked her, she's a they. Yeah. I would bet money that she called herself a they.
How did it end?
So I do the final punch. Dead silent. Everyone's crying. Oh, no, everyone's crying. That lady's
The story.
Everyone's crying.
We found out she was right.
Yeah,
It's like, hold on, dude,
No.
what?
Dead silent. I think she's leaving the room, so you can't hear the crying anymore. Dead silent. Last joke, the fucking sandstorm joke.
I know.
Yeah. And then I look at the crowd and I go, later, and I just dip, and that gets a huge laugh. And then afterwards, I was just talking to everyone in the crowd afterwards, like, was someone actually? Because at first I was like, it sounds like someone's crying, but the way it is. Oh, this is what also the server said. The server said, this is how I know it was performative. The server said she would be going, thank you for your service. Like she stopped crying to thank the waiter normally, then started crying.
Bro, that's crazy to stop crying. To stop crying. We didn't order fries. We didn't know. Did you? I didn't order fries.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, the waiter said she was really mad at her because it was just fucking up with the rest of her tables, and also the fact that she stopped crying to thank the server normally, and then cried again. The server was like, "Oh,
this lady's a fucking monster.
this is bullshit." Yeah, you want attention, and you're not gonna get the type of attention you want. Because what she wants to do is she's clearly.
I would love to know her what side she was on.
She's clearly virtue signaling that, like, look how bad I feel about that situation over there.
Yeah.
When in reality,
But she only feels bad about one side. Because it's not like you would have asked her, man, what's going on? And she'd have been like, the whole situation is crazy. I've lost friends on both sides. Where you're like, Jesus, what the fuck? No. It'd have been, I read something.
Right.
Whichever side.
Right.
I read whatever side.
Right.
You pick.
Right. Yeah, so I can't. Or maybe she just really loved DJ Khaled and
Damn. Was it DJ Khaled's wife? Was it a family member?
And couldn't handle me shitting on him.
You don't even shit on that hard, though.
No, I don't shit on him that hard. It's really the whole situation.
Because it's funny, even in the situation, you don't shit on him at all. Mm-hmm. You don't. It's not real. It's an imaginary DJ Khaled joke.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
It's not a real thing.
I know.
That's why it's like, it's not shit on DJ Khaled because it's not real.
You know what's crazy is that she cried over my joke than anything that's happened in Israel Palestine. Actually.
Yeah, I don't think she's at home crying.
No.
About Israel Palestine.
She wanted to show publicly, look how much I care. Hey guys, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at this I'm crying at this bad person on stage. And it's like, no, you're supposed to laugh at the bad person on stage. That's why I'm on stage.
Yeah, he's a big goofball.
I've seen this, like, I guess it's like a personality thing, but sitting in the back of the little boy, I've seen, I can really see, like, people's behavior, and, like, there are men and there are women who just cannot not respond. Like, I've seen, like, the girlfriends put their hand over the dude's mouth. Like,
I've seen that. I've seen that.
They've
I've seen it both ways.
Yeah,
Guys
they've
and girls.
already
girls
told us that they're gonna kick us out. They've already told us that we need to be quiet. And like the fact that you cannot physically resist.
Right.
What?
Right.
And so that's what that crying kind of seems like.
Well, it's an entitled person who thinks all the attention needs to be on them, no matter what. Even though a bunch of people paid tickets to be in this situation, you need some attention on you. You literally can't go 2 hours without having some attention on you. That's the type of person this is.
And I will say, because heckling's been a thing since the fucking dawn of people talking, like,
Right.
people performing, people have yelled out. But I do think phones make it a little worse because either they take your phone, so now you kind of don't even know what to do with yourself,
Right.
right? Because you're used to making it about you every couple seconds, because everybody can.
That's what I was,
Or you have your phone on you, so whether you're watching a movie, whether you're at a play, whether you're at a comedy show, you're at some point you're just gonna start scrolling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't fucking help it. I've seen it, bro. I've been to concerts. Bro. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj concert. Looked over, motherfucker, like this next to you. It's like, damn, Nicki Minaj is on stage, right there.
Right. You can't. They can't help it. You see it at comedy shows all the time where they allow phones.
Yeah, you can't. People cannot help. And I'm talking, bro. And it's not even that they're not having a good time. I've seen people go from laughing, watching, and then you look back a couple minutes later, and then maybe they just got a text, and then now they're off.
Yeah.
Now they're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're gone into the box. So. But I think the other shit what I noticed, or places where they take your phones, I've noticed. I feel like there's even a little like it's an angst,
Right.
Because people are like, I don't know what to do with this energy right now.
Right. So they sort of focus more. Yeah. Also, it is a very, to keep it on the subject of race, it is a very white woman thing to do what that was.
Oh,
That was a very white woman thing. No, I should tell everyone how to feel about this.
No, I've seen them, but you know what's crazy, bro? And you've seen it too. I've seen them all do it. I've seen them all be pieces of shit. Blacks, whites, Mexicans, fucking Jews, fucking Palestine, all of them.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. Shit.
And I mean, and you know what I mean too.
Yes,
absolute scum of the earth.
Right.
All you fucking races out there, you're monsters. You're absolute dog shit monsters. All of them.
All of them.
Because working at the comedy store and being door guys at the Van House, multiple comedy clubs, where I'm a door guy, where you interact. We're talking about for 6 years, 6 to 7 years of being a door guy straight, and you were the same.
Right.
You dealt with every race.
Right.
Black shows, white shows, Albanians, fucking Persians,
oh my
fucking
God,
all these niggas, bro.
Persian shows.
Persians. Don't get me started on these pieces of shit.
Oh my God. That was probably the worst shows I had to work.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I can't even put it on white women like that. Like, no, I've seen them all do it.
Yeah, I will say this. The very way this happened was very white woman.
Yeah, but every race has their version of that white where they can do something where you're like, oh my, what am I dealing with right now? You know what I mean? Absolute. God, what's wrong with all you racists? What is wrong with them?
I think more clubs should film people who walk out. I think that's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it is a fun thing. I mean, it's crazy when you make somebody walk out. You know what sucks though? And this is me. I don't know how you feel. I don't know. I'm not gonna say all comics. For me, I never feel good.
No, I don't feel good.
I never feel like I do when it just everyone had a good time.
No, of course.
Because some people like eviscerating a nigga and like all that. I never get. It doesn't turn me on. It doesn't get me. I'll do it because I'm gonna have to do. I do it because I have to. I got a job to do and I gotta kill you, bro. It's a part of it. I can't let you win. Competitiveness, whatever. And then I love comedy. And it's like, well, if you're gonna do this, like you're fucking up the thing for everybody else. So I gotta do it.
Right.
But I never walk off going, oh, that was great. I'm always like.
Why did that happen?
Why did you? I didn't want to do that. I was gonna do jokes.
Right.
I was gonna do jokes.
Right. And here's the thing: the joke right before the Israel-Palestine joke is my ADHD joke, which is by far, in terms of words, my most offensive joke. in terms of the words that I say on stage.
Yeah, you say naughty words.
Yeah, during that joke. And you were completely fine with that. You were fine with everything up until the one thing you weren't fine with. Before the one thing that you came into the club, like if anyone talks about Israel-Palestine, I'm going to make a stink. But all the other stuff you were fine with. It's like, that's so crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like you can't, like if you're like that, don't go to a club where people, don't go to a comedy club.
Well then, but if I don't go, Ehsan, how are people gonna notice me?
Exactly. It's that level of like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. And you know it's funny because you hear people say it all the time, like, hey, like whatever their job is, when people heckle, like, hey, you can do it. Like you can go to open mics, or you can go pick up a basketball, or you can go pick up a football. Like you can go do it.
Right.
And it always, like when you hear it, it's like, but that shit is real. Like, hey, lady, you can do this. I'm not. They didn't put a gun to your head and say I can do this and you can't do this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I chose to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can do it.
Yeah.
You are allowed to, like, if you gonna sit here and talk shit about a football player or a court, like you can go play football.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't stop you from doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could have picked up a ball.
Yeah. If your opinion is that important, why didn't you?
If you gonna make a show about it.
Yeah.
You have an opinion. She could have left. She could have left being like, I did not like that last Israel Palestine.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't like that. Like,
Which
I
I'm
thought
sure,
the rest of the stuff was funny. I didn't like that.
Which I'm sure that a lot of people felt that.
And she could have said that to you.
Yeah,
she could have at the end of the show been like, loved your set. I didn't like that last joke.
Mm-hmm.
She's allowed to say that. You can, and you can be like, oh, hey, yo, sorry I didn't like it, but I think it's funny, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
She's allowed to have that feeling
Right.
of like, hey, look, I didn't like that last joke.
Right. That's what someone did say that to me during that show. It's like, I liked most of your set. And I was like, well, most of my set didn't have a lady wailing through it.
The wailing wall, dude.
Yeah, the wailing wall. I didn't know it came all the way from Israel to here.
Yeah, that's a Jewish thing, right? Wailing
Yeah,
wall?
it's in Israel.
So she would seem Israel.
I think so.
I think so.
I think so. I was trying to get the vibe of
How
what
big
side
was her
she was
nose?
on based on.
Did she have corns? When she fell down in
Yeah,
corns?
it was really funny. When she started crying, it started raining in the room. But I just
she was just Team Israel.
off the vibe of the whale, it felt Israeli. It felt pro-Israel. 'Cause you know what?
She was a real whale, huh? Real pearl?
Yeah. You ever see this great video of a guy, this Jewish guy. He goes to he does talks at colleges.
Yeah.
And he's talking about Israel-Palestine, and like there's a girl wailing in the audience because he was like, hey, we can't keep Gaza in settlement. We can't do what they're doing to Gaza. And this lady is crying, and he goes, my parents died in the Holocaust, so I don't give a fuck about your crocodile tears. They're not real. Oh, and I hate that you're using tears to further this Israel Zionist agenda, and you live here, and you just shit like that, right? And it felt like that exact cry. It's like I felt like I was in that YouTube video. It feels like I know what this cry is.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's how you know I don't know what's going on. Because I was like, oh, I don't like her crying. And I don't like what he said. I don't like what anybody said. I don't know. Why are people fighting? Why are people fighting?
God, baby.
Everyone's so fucking stupid. God damn it, bro. He's not real. No, everyone's so dumb. Like, you're going to die one day. So to care about anything is just crazy. Just care, like family, friends, what makes you happy. Mm-hmm. That's all you got. Mm-hmm. Everything else is fucking not real. Crazy to me. Just to like, people get wrapped up in that shit.
Oh, yeah. The outside stuff becomes their identity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works both ways, too. It's like you ever see like a car with like 80 million Trump flags on it?
Of course.
And you're like, oh my God, dude.
Oh my God! See that or the 80 million Bernie ones or whatever, whichever one you've seen them both. Where you're like, bro, first off, you're bringing the value down in your car.
Yeah,
let's start there. You're bringing the value on what actually matters in this situation. The value of the car. You're killing it.
Yeah,
you can't. A lot of those stickers you can't take off. When you do, they're gonna leave a mark.
Right.
Well, you have to repaint.
Now that I'm an adult, any adult that buys a bumper sticker for a political candidate.
Dumb person, right?
Is a cuck.
Yeah, cuck. Cuck, absolute cuck. You're basically driving around saying, I wish this guy would fuck my wife.
Yeah.
I wish this guy would fuck my wife and or his husband. Whichever one.
You care about a political candidate that much?
Insane.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Insane.
They all don't care about you.
It would be like thinking Jeff Bezos cares about you. Like it'd be like thinking like any billionaire gives a fuck about you.
Yeah, might as well
but
have
they have a charity, bro. It makes money. Whatever that you like, whatever thing they do that you think's a good thing, it makes money.
No, their charity is a tax haven. That
Makes money.
Yeah,
It's
just,
something
they
for
wash
money.
their money through the charities. Yeah,
Whatever
it's
it
not real.
is, bro.
It's not real at all.
It ain't so fucking. If niggas really want to do shit, they be in the street. Like the only way you can actually help people is go actually like help people with your own like. I'm going to go and physically Jeff Bezos into the hood and give people money.
Right.
That would be a better help than fucking whatever bullshit he's doing, sending turtles to college or some shit. Because every time you hear about one of these charities, it's always some shit like that. Like, we're getting glasses for elephants. It's like, what? Everybody donate $1 million. These elephants need to read. But it's never like, oh, we're just gonna go into a random part of Chicago and fix it up. Completely.
Yeah.
Just fix it up. Fix up the whole building.
We're just gonna give this inner city clean water.
Yep. We're just gonna do some crazy shit, and it's gonna cost a lot of money, and no one's gonna make money off of it.
Yeah.
Who the they would? I'm surprised they didn't get shot in the head. I should have got shot in the head just now for saying what I said. Yeah. We're gonna do that and make no money.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. Are we gonna poison them at least? That's what they'll say. They'd be like, well, if we're not gonna make money off of it, we're poisoning them so we can kill them later and use their bodies for money. Right?
Right.
You know, so to fall for that shit, to put a bumper sticker on your car, yeah, you're a dumbass.
I know, right?
The only bumper stickers that are allowed, and I think that you're still a dumbass, but I fuck with you. If your bumper sticker just says like, go UK Wildcats, I'm like, yeah. Understandable.
Yeah.
A thing I can, go New York Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
You dumb fucking idiot, but I like you.
Oh, another bumper sticker I saw, bro. This was so funny. It says, it said, I'm walking around Portland. It said, I break for people. And it had like all different types of people on the bumper sticker. And it's like, hey man, you should just break for people regardless of whether or not they're gay or Muslim or in a wheelchair.
Hey, bro, use that brake.
It's like, yeah.
You gotta use that brake no matter what.
You're supposed to break for people.
I was hoping it was gonna be a joke.
That's like the number one thing you're supposed to do.
I thought it was gonna be a joke. I thought you were gonna say,
real.
I break for people, I don't break for dogs. Where it's like, what? Where you see it?
Amazing.
Where it makes you go, oh
I don't break for hate.
Yeah. Like I'd have to pull up and be like, all right, who's this hilarious human being?
No, it's just someone I break for people, which is such a crazy bumper sticker to have on your car. Makes it sound like you were in a hit.
Makes it sound like you don't break for people.
Yeah, it
bro.
makes it sound like you were in a hit and run, and you're like, this will cover my tracks.
You killed a guy. I think you fucking killed a guy, and now you're like, I break for everybody.
Yeah.
No, it's for police.
It's like that's on the same level of having a bumper sticker that says "I breathe air." Like, it's like what?
No. I breathe air. I let everyone breathe air. It's like, who did you strangle, bro?
Yeah.
Who did you not let breathe air?
Yeah.
Because clearly.
Yeah, I just think that's like, why do you need this to tell me that you break for people?
Bro, you had a time in Portland, huh?
I had a time. We went to a strip club, bro.
What?
First of all, shout out to Sassy's strip club in Portland.
Yo, shout out Sassy
Shout
all
out
day.
to
Don't even know what it
Sassy's.
is, but I love the name.
First of all, one of the only few places with late night food that was like good,
Okay.
like in our area. So shout out to that. Also, the strippers there, yo, the pure athleticism that these strippers had was impressive. At one point, so one of the strippers sat down on a table, and I just straight up asked her, like, hey, are you all athletes? Do you all do gymnastics? It was crazy what they were doing. She like shrugged and sort of smiled, like, yeah, we're all kind of like, dude, everyone.
We all played something in high school.
Or we all like, yeah, they were all athletic. Everyone was crazy hot, and they were doing these wild things. Like I saw a girl, she's hanging from the air. She did the stair thing. You know, where she's pretending to walk upstairs.
Oh, yeah, I seen them do
until
that.
she's like parallel to the floor.
Yeah.
And then she did that while in the air, did a couple flips, never touched the ground, and then like did 6 pull-ups.
Titties out or not out?
Completely nude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bro, that shit, there were
Black,
at
white,
least
Mexican, what kind of strip club?
every type. Every type. There was Mexican, mostly Mexican and white.
Okay.
But there was one girl that was like, she looked Asian-ish.
Okay.
Like she was definitely mixed.
But Mexican and white is what they were like,
Mexican
this is the
white
demo
mostly.
we're hitting.
Yeah. At least that was there. One lady looked like Eleanor Kerrigan, like a young Eleanor Kerrigan. That's what, yeah. I was like, oh wow, Eleanor.
Was it Eleanor?
It could have been. I don't know.
Did you ask?
Yeah, I was like, hey, were you Dice Clay's fiance at one point? But there was at least 2 strippers in there that I would let them ruin my life. That's how crazy hot it was. But it was like, it was just so impressive the level of athleticism, like the core strength they all had.
Core strength's crazy.
Yeah, the amount of times they would just spin forever on the pole, just holding themselves up with like one arm.
That's pretty crazy.
No, it was genuinely super, super, super impressive. Wild. So shout out Sassy's for real.
Damn, bro.
Like I was like, damn, bro. These, and you know what's crazy? No one was like, the amount of money being thrown for the amount of work they were doing was like, oh, everyone in here is kind of a piece of shit, huh? a lot of groups of women too. That's how I knew it was like that's how I knew like the strippers put in work, because all the women were like, this is fun to watch. It was legitimately like,
it was beyond just the sex. It was like, no, this is impressive. Too.
It was the amount of times I was impressed. We only were there for enough to get food, and then it's Dunkin', so people recognize Dunkin'.
Yeah, it's funny.
Right, so that's also funny in the strip club. They're like, the strippers are like, oh, Dunkin'.
That's hilarious.
I loved the Midnight Gospel. It inspired me so much.
Exactly. One of the strippers came and was like the episode with your mom.
That's not the place.
Yeah, just this deep episode about grief and losing your mom, and the strippers are like,
I've heard about that
naked
episode.
pussies out, like we love that.
Damn, bro.
But no, it was genuine. It was one of the most impressive strip clubs I've ever been to.
Yeah, women be at strip clubs too. Mm-hmm. Women
Especially
pull
ones,
up.
especially that type of one where like
Yeah.
everyone's just working. 3 stages, kind of like the Comedy Store.
They were popping ass. Yeah.
No, it was still a strip club.
Nice titties.
Yeah. No, hey, to do what they were doing, all of them had to be super fit.
C-section scars.
No, not that I saw. But
Usually you see some of those.
well, yeah, they were all. I don't know how many of them were mothers in there. It was all pretty young. They were pretty young strippers.
Probably all of them.
Yeah, probably all of them.
If I had to guess, all of them did. You'd
funny.
be very surprised. You'd be not surprised at all how many of those girls had a kid.
That's true. Yeah, like I said, I would let. There was one stripper with glasses, kind of looked like Velma.
Woo!
Ooh, she good.
Big milk tits?
No.
I was thinking Velma.
Does Velma have big milk tits?
Of course she does. Look up Velma milk tits porn. look up Velma big milk tits porn, and watch. She's gonna have huge head.
Yeah.
No, don't actually look it up.
No. Just wait. Look up Velma from the original Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Take the porn and the milk tits out of it. Because now I'm curious if she has big tits in this porn.
Because when you think Velma, do you not think big tits? Am I crazy? I think the orange sweater was some big milkers
Oh wait.
I do think that.
under the turtleneck.
I do think that, but I think a lot of it is because of all like the cosplayers and
they usually have monster tits.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, she has. Well,
She has
first of
some
all,
tits. No,
I'm
she's got
zooming in
titties.
on her tits.
Because I think that's the biggest thing everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
But go to this
Okay.
one. Yeah, if you can see the tits.
Oh yeah, look at her figure.
Yeah, look at her. You can see the tits.
Yeah, click this first one.
There we go. Yeah.
That's probably closest to the original Velma.
Bro, you can see the tits always through the turtleneck.
Yeah, through the turtleneck.
Through the T-neck.
Yeah, so that means they're fighting a lot of suppression.
She's got some, bro, and I bet
Yeah,
the bra is super tight, like a kind of like an old school bra, because she's probably like, I'm sick of everyone trying to milk me
Right.
when they see me.
Yeah, but yeah, she is definitely. Well, so I had a stripper that looked like that, basically, with longer hair. Velma like that almost, but younger. Although Linda Cardinelli is like hot. But what's it called? Yeah, she could absolutely ruin my life if she wanted to. I would give her permission. Hey, you want to throw a grenade on everything I got going on? You're hot enough. And I know what you can do acrobatically, so that's like extra. Yeah, dude, it was. I was very impressed.
You had a full weekend, brother.
I had a full weekend. I had one day, the last day was rainy, so I stayed in my hotel room all day. It was one of those days where it's like, oh, you can't go outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God, because I was out and about. It was beautiful. So I was walking around, saw the Portland Timbers Stadium, their FC club, their football club. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
They have a bookstore called Powell's. That's where I spend most of my time. A lot of my time. It was fun. It was fun people watching there. That's where I noticed that everyone looks like a unwatered plant or unsunned plant. Also, it's like that's your thing. That's the thing to do is to go to the bookstore. You
In
can
Portland?
tell. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You can tell.
Damn, bro, that sounds like a lot of fun.
No, I enjoy. Portland is a great place to visit. I think it would be very depressing to live there. It's so gray.
Yeah, it's that Seattle shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, that Northwest shit.
Twilight.
Yeah, that Northwest shit, man. They're
vampires
all.
and stuff.
That's why all the coffee up there is amazing.
Well, that's
what
the
Duncan told me.
huge thing. Yeah,
Duncan
that's
was like,
a
the
big
coffee
thing
up up here is amazing because it's so dreary all the time that you need something to keep you like
going.
Yeah. Like as hot as Texas gets, at least you're getting sun, and that's so huge. That's so huge. Everyone here like looks stronger.
Yeah.
And it's very funny for me to say as this skinny dude, but like everyone in here looks stronger.
Your skin's just absorbing the fucking. You're Superman.
Right. I'll say this. At no point, and I've never been in a fight, and I'm very small, but at no point was I like ever intimidated by any of the guys. Like, oh, this guy could kick my ass. No point did I feel that way.
What about any of the lesbian women?
All of them. All of them could take me.
Damn, bro.
I remember we did pass a Subaru dealership, and I was like, they probably do fucking numbers in Portland. Subaru? That must be a fucking Subaru town, dog. Like,
dude, I'm assuming everyone has a Subaru. I don't think you'd see.
I think legally you have to have a Subaru.
I'm assuming legally to live there, you have to own at least one Subaru.
I bet you every car dealership that moves into Portland gets like a mob shakedown from Subaru. Like, hey, you got to pay tribute. You're on our territory.
Dude, Subaru seems like the car to get. I think that's what me and Sam are gonna get.
They drive well. If you want a family, they're good for that.
Yeah.
And if you're a woman who loves licking box, you have to get it. Yeah.
Now, you know what's crazy? Yesterday we're buying furniture and shit for the new place. Mm-hmm. So we went to like this nice furniture place, and we bought it like the swivel chair, the cool chair.
Right.
And the dude selling it, we go out to put it in the car. It's Dylan's car. Dylan has a Subaru. Our friend Dylan, and he goes, "Subaru, man, that's a great car." And I was like, yeah. He goes, you have one? And I go, no, it's our friends. But me and my wife actually were thinking about getting one. We're about to buy a car, so we're thinking about getting one. He goes, let me tell you something, brother. This is a dude who sold me a swivel chair. He goes, let me tell you something, brother. He said, one time, I had some friends get stuck in the snow. They were stuck there for hours. Nobody could get them out. Not trucks, not SUVs, nothing. I brought out the Subaru Forester. Me and my wife had them out in 10 minutes. He said, I was like, I literally went sold. I was like, I'll buy the car right now. Bro, that shit was like, damn, dog. The fuck you selling couches for, nigga? Get in that car dealership. Yeah. You can sell 1 million Subarus with that line.
Yeah, with that story.
Did you not kind of want to buy one?
Great story, yeah. No, I was thinking, like, because we were talking about it there. It's like, it would be a great, if you have a family, it's a great car.
Seems like the car to have.
It's a great car.
Outdoorsy. Mm-hmm. I need something that can handle some outdoors with space. I can throw gear in it. Mm-hmm. We can throw a baseball bag, a football pad. Like we can throw shit, soccer cleats. Yeah. Shit can just be in the back.
Right.
Not, I need that. I need something I can punch. Take my wife's head. Boom. You know what I mean? I need something that's fucking sturdy, dog. No, but I want that. I think we're gonna get a Subaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll get a Sub.
I think the next car I'm gonna get is a Lexus.
Yeah. Well, this is Sam's car. This car's not for me.
Oh, right.
I don't know what I'll get from my own car.
Right.
But for the first car, I'll let Sam have the first car.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to fucking
share your life with.
Yeah.
God, Val, isn't that awesome that we have somebody to share our lives with?
Yeah.
Val, what are you shaking your head for? Don't you know? Isn't it awesome that we have? I mean, 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 is a good ratio. If 2 out of 3 people are happy, everyone's happy. No, dude, that's what I was gonna find. I can't wait for you to be a dad.
Oh man,
I'm gonna steal your fucking kids. I'm gonna rumpelstiltskin.
You're gonna rumpelstiltskin.
Yo, Ehsan just learned the story of rumpelstiltskin.
Okay, first of all, we both really just relearned the story.
All three of us did. Sam, my beautiful wife, gave us a ride here today, and I don't know how it came up. I don't know how it came up. Genuinely.
I said Trump, and you said Trumpelstiltskin, and then we're like, what happened in that story?
Yeah, I go Trumpelstiltskin, and it's quiet. Nobody laughed. Deserve a laugh.
Yeah.
And it's quiet, and then Ehsan goes, Rumpelstiltskin.
What's that about?
What happens in that story? And then we're all like, no, there's like yarn. There's like yarn getting sewn, and then something about a name, right? And then Sam goes, wait, what the fuck does happen? Bro, she read it to us. Do y'all know what happens? It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Like if someone were to come and tell you right now, what's Rumpelstiltskin about? Could you tell him the story?
Could you tell him? Because I think you're gonna say what we say, like, Gold?
Yeah.
Something with gold.
And there's weaving?
There's weaving and there's a name.
Yeah.
Somebody's name. I don't know how it comes into play.
Right.
Bro, this is crazy. So the story of Rumpelstiltskin is
this guy is
he
bragging.
goes to Russia. Oh.
Yeah. He goes to Russia. He has a little weed pen in his bag. And
Oh my God, it's a grinder.
Yeah, and then there's like 6 months of will they, won't they? The WNBA wants him back. But everyone's
And
like, the merchant of death.
Don't say her name.
Yeah. No. So, yeah, there's a guy who brags that his daughter can weave straw into gold, which is a crazy lie.
Crazy lie.
Crazy lie.
Guy
So-
hates his daughter.
Yeah. So the king is like,
Everyone hates this woman in this story.
Everyone hates this woman in the story. So the fucking king is like, okay, let me put her in like a dungeon.
Yep.
And if she can't turn this straw into gold,
I'm cutting her fucking head off.
I'm a killer. So at this point, the dad is like, this lie probably has gone way too far.
Oh my! I was just bragging around the neighborhood because it was something to say.
Yeah. And then now, so the daughter is like, well, I'm gonna die. And then this little imp named this little imp shows up and was like, I can help you if you give me your gold ring or whatever. So she does. And he turns the straw into gold.
Yeah.
Right? The king, instead of being like, oh.
In my head, I'm sorry, but in your head, when I see this guy, I don't know why. Tell me if you don't see me. I see Tyler Fisher. Is that crazy? Tell me you don't see Tyler Fisher doing this to somebody. Looks wise. He has a hat. He has a trucker hat on. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, goddamn. I think of a garden gnome, but Tyler Fisher is a very funny person to think of when you see this. Val, you're gonna put up a picture of Tyler Fisher so they know.
Yes, everyone knows.
Yeah. So he helps her. She pays him, right? The king, instead of being like, "Oh, that's cool," was like, "Oh, do it again." Puts her in a bigger
room
dungeon
with more hay.
Yeah. So then Rumpelstiltskin.
Or straw.
Yeah. Then So she's like, "I'm gonna die again." Rumpelstiltskin comes back and was like, "Hey, he was like, give me your
slipper.
necklace or whatever."
Yeah, necklace. Yeah.
Yeah. So she does that. The king, after it happens twice, was like, all right, do it a third time or I'll kill you.
With more hay and straw than ever in the biggest room ever.
Yeah. So then she starts crying. Rumpelstiltskin is like, hey, give me your firstborn child.
Also, I'm looking at it from her perspective at this point. She's like, bro, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just get me the fuck out of this. Whatever you want.
Right.
Get me out of this situation.
Right. So she's able, Rumpelstiltskin helps her again. She marries, the king marries.
Crazy. She has to marry the
her.
king.
Yeah, marries the king. And now she can't turn any more straw into gold, which is great. What are they going to do? But, so she has a child. Rumpelstiltskin's like, hey, I'm here for my child. And the queen is like, hey, how about I give you all my wealth? And Rumpelstiltskin is like, nah, you know what? I'll give you 3 days. If you find out what my name is, you can keep the child, which I don't know why Rumpelstiltskin would make that deal.
Crazy.
Yeah. No reason for him to do this. It's just gloating. This is Brian Simpson says this all the time, and it's an art of war. Never go past the point of victory. You already won. What's with this third trial? This third trial is just to fuck her up. Anyways, she basically follows the gnome into the garden or the imp into the garden, and he's like dancing around the campfire, and it's like, I'm going to win this kid. I'm going to win this kid. She's not going to know my name is Rumpelstiltskin. And then she goes.
Literally sings it in the song.
Yeah. And then the next day she tells Rumpelstiltskin, hey, your name is Rumpelstiltskin. And he goes, fuck. And then that's sort of.
He throws a tantrum and he leaves.
Yeah.
Classic tortoise in the hair. This is the classic don't celebrate that because Hassan goes, what the fuck was that about? And I go, bro, don't celebrate too early. Job's not done.
Okay.
That is the only thing that this story is about because everything else is rape and murder.
Yeah.
Everything else in the story is rape and murder. So the only thing I can get from it is, oh yeah, bro, don't celebrate. Because literally he had her. He could have danced and sang the song and just not said his name.
Yeah.
He had her. She had nothing. Think about this though. You've never told nobody your name. You only put in this bet because you're like, man, I've literally never told anyone my name.
And she's not gonna cold guess Rumpelstiltskin because that would be insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I got her. So to sing your name is like, damn, bro, the one thing.
Yeah, the one thing. And then also I wonder what her relationship like is with her father.
Oh, and now that she's wealthy and with kids.
Yeah. Also her husband, the king. She must have been like, you were this close to killing me.
That was normal.
That was normal.
That was
especially
normal.
for kings
And I
back then.
truly don't think the king gives a flying fuck about any of this. I mean, imagine being the king and you're just like, imagine being pretty much kind of bored with somebody's turning straw into gold.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, it's fascinating, but not to a, you're like, do it again or I'll kill you.
Yeah,
like, that's how much you
yeah.
truly don't give a shit that this human being did an impossible feat.
Right.
You're a king shit.
You're on your king shit. Ugh.
They can't be normal, bro. That sucks. Not even their fault.
No.
Like, I think about, like, big-time politicians and big kings over there in other countries and shit.
No, I
Is what it
mean,
is.
being king is like
Everything. You get everything you want.
you're a step below God.
And you didn't earn it.
No.
You didn't go get it, like...
No, you think God earned it?
No, but, like... but I do respect that God did put in 7 days of work.
6.
6
He
days
rested
of
the
work.
7th.
That's, you know, even when you rest, it's like a decision you make.
It's part of the work.
It's part of the work. It's
Part of the
needed.
work.
But my point is, like, being born into some shit, like, nobody cares that LeBron James is wealthy because we saw him earn that.
Right.
So we all feel differently about it.
Right.
We saw him earn this wealth.
Right.
We know he didn't have it. We knew he was a poor kid.
Mhm.
We've seen him now. He's a billionaire, but this is not. It was earned.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a different view to it, and also there's a different way he had. Like, even yourself, if you earn it, not to say you're not gonna lose your mind in it, but I think you do feel differently about it than
Right.
just being fucking born into it. Born into anything you want is crazy.
Well, yeah, because you don't know the value of how it what it took
Anything.
to get there. So you just think like this is what people are. That's why like rich kids are so entitled because they're like, no, everyone lives like this.
Yeah,
Just don't be poor, idiots. And it's like, no, you don't understand how this works at all.
yeah. Because a lot of them are like on the, like, oh man, I had a lot of people say some shit like Trump or whatever. You hear like, I earned my money. It's like, bro, you're dead. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, even if maybe I like, because they're looking at it like, or the Kim Kardashians of the world, like, oh, I earned this money. It's like, yeah, you made it $1 billion. They get like, you started with $1 million, you turned it to $1 billion, and that's a fire. That
Yeah.
is like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna act like that's not impressive,
Right.
But you started with $1 million.
You started with, first of all, Kardashians, Trump started with way more than $1 million.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. I was
Yeah,
using it as
yeah.
an example. It started,
Yeah.
but like, so it is. But now millions are billions. I'm gonna give you that credit.
Right.
Millions are, that's a
You
different
didn't,
ballgame.
you didn't waste the money. A
You
lot of
turned it-
people lose the inheritance.
Or just it just stays around the same. It
Right.
might go up or down a little, but it's staying in that, like, oh, your family's worth like 400 million. Then you get the money and now it's worth 410 million or 500 million or 300 million. You know, but you're kind of living in there. That's where you live.
Right.
Nigga, to take? No, we were worth about 30, 40 million, and now we're worth $1 billion.
That's impressive.
That's you did something.
Right.
You did do something. I'm not gonna take that away from you. But I cannot treat you the same as the niggas who, like, some poor fuck
Right.
out the gutter
Right.
who is now a billionaire or now a multimillionaire. It's like, bro, that's a different thing. I think so.
No, it is.
It's just
is
a different thing.
It's a different thing.
Not that it's, but I'm not gonna discredit, because like, you can't discredit that. Like I said, turning millions into billions is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive. Billions a lot of money.
It's impossible. It's truly impossible.
Something like if you count to 1 to 1 million, it'll take you 33 days.
Yeah.
Like if you do 1 to 1 billion, it's like 33 years. Something crazy like
Some
that.
crazy shit.
Yeah. $1 billion's a lot of money. The fact that people have like 50 of those is pretty crazy. The fact that there's someone out there that has like 50 of those.
And people
It's
can't
like,
eat something.
yeah, it's like, hey, you're fucking shit up.
Yeah, but what are they supposed to do? Everybody else doing it. That's how you look at it, because you're looking at it like, well, everybody else doing it. Everybody else doing it. That's how you look at it, because you're not looking at, of course, the 99% not doing it. You're looking at the 1%.
Well,
like,
everyone in your circle's doing
they
it.
all do it.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm supposed to, like, no, I want my family. I want to have
Yeah.
millions and my
Yeah.
family to be wealthy all the way.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
lineage
and I
go
want to own
down.
everything.
and-
You think poor people deserve water? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're not even thinking about that, because think about it, you just thinking
No,
like
some of them are thinking about that.
but a lot of them are just a lot of them are people too, bro. You just thinking like, no, it's just I like money. It's for my family. It's for my, like, I'm taking care of us. And everyone says that's okay. You can't argue that. Like, bro, I'm just taking care of my line. I'm worried about the posters, not just now, but like forever. People go, that's a good thing, even though it's like, bro, what the fuck does that even mean? Who gives a shit? You're not even gonna be here.
Right.
What if those posters down the line fucking turn into evil monster killers?
Well,
Because
some of them are.
I left them all this wealth.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are going to turn into just these sociopaths.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So to
Yeah.
act like to act like you have any control over that. But I get it. You're like, well, I don't want them to have the same start that I had. It's like, bro, that's what you got you to where you are. Like, it's all nonsense. None of it's real. Why does anyone care about anything? Just don't get it.
Is it time to play the game?
Oh yeah, would you do the podcast?
Yeah, we should do the podcast.
Guys, welcome to the Silent Show. We're 1 hour in, and we're gonna start the pod right
Right
now.
now.
We have a very fun game today. Ehsan, you want to say the game today?
Yes.
I'm actually very excited about
Deric
today's
and
game.
I are going to face off in some stand-up trivia. Val has questions, and we asked Val to give us questions about stand-up comedy. We have no idea what they're going to be about, no idea what they're going to be like, but we're going to see who wins.
Yo, we're going to fucking do it. We're going to fucking do it. There's definitely no way I should lose, but
I feel like Deric should win this.
In my head, I'm going to win. But at the same time, no idea how Val
is thinking.
completely lean these questions Team Palestine, and then I'm screwed. Yeah. I'm truly screwed. So Val, you ready?
Yes.
I'm fucking pumped.
Okay.
All right, can one of y'all keep score though?
Yes, I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna do it as well, so that way you don't cheat.
Okay.
D and E.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What comedian was best known for his rant on the 7 words you can't say on TV?
All right. I think we're both gonna get this. All right, ready?
I like the questions, though, Val.
Yeah, ready? Get the show.
George Carlin.
We both
Yes,
said Carlin.
sir.
Georgie. I
both
saw that.
correct.
It was very good. What are the 7 words exactly?
Ooh,
We
we
don't
should
know?
look that up. I don't know. I know it's got to be fuck.
Can you look those up real
Shit.
quick, Val? I'm actually curious.
Fuck, shit, bitch, cunt.
I thought we were about to do the Mo Bamba. Fuck, shit, bitch, young Shaq West. Is that what
Yeah.
that song's about? The 7 words you
The
give me?
seven, yeah, it's about Carlin.
Going to college in the Mo Bamba era was
Yeah, it must have been a fucking vibe, dude.
it was lit. It was lit. Okay, so shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Cocksucker's in there.
Tits.
Tits is in there?
Motherfucker and cocks.
Yo, Val just turned into Bernie Mac. That's crazy.
Yeah,
wait.
Val just went, I ain't afraid of you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Cocksucker in there is kind of nuts, right?
Yeah, it's the 70s.
That's crazy. Cocksucker in there is kind of nuts. I'm so funny.
Yeah.
I'm so funny.
It is the 70s, so maybe a little bit different rules. Because we hear cocksucker all the time, too, especially because we hang out with Joey Diaz.
No, it's just the idea of, I know that.
Good morning, cocksucker.
No, just the idea. The idea of cocksucker, you think would just be cock, and cocksucker would also be just kind of a part of that.
I see what you're saying.
Because wait, was fuck one of them?
Yes.
No,
And motherfucker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of those are separate
cocksucker
things.
you gotta add, because cock you can say on TV if you're talking about a rooster, right?
But
But no one's like cocksucker and thinking about a rooster.
that's true. No.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah. And it's something even darker if you're sucking on roosters. Like there's something like you just what?
Did she go? She sucks on roosters that night?
Yeah.
Oh
Just like
my
their
God.
wings. It's
And
crazy.
the roosters pay for it?
Yeah.
What?
So, who said this? There's no such thing as soy milk. It's just soy juice.
Fuck.
I think I know this one. I like this. It's just what people say. It's just people's bits. That's a very funny
Hold
thing.
on. All right, you ready?
Right. All right. I'm gonna say Lewis Black.
Hedberg.
It's Lewis Black.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah.
That's the angry guy from Inside Out.
Yeah, because there's no. He says because there's no soy tit because the word soy tit makes you gag a little bit.
Damn,
Yeah, great.
bro.
That's Lewis Black on Broadway. That was a great special. Moo cow
No.
fuck milk.
Lewis Black is so good. I remember he had that great joke about the Starbucks next to the Starbucks. Such a good bit.
3. What comedian grossed $50 million with his stand-up concert or stand-up film?
Film?
Yeah.
50
It
million.
says concert film,
concert film.
but I think it's just saying it's stand-up.
Hold on. Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I said Kevin Hart.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
When you said 50, because that's Eddie's record. That's like a big thing.
Okay.
I don't think it's ever been broken, right?
He still hold it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
still holds the highest grossing.
Okay.
standard, and I knew it was 50.
Because in my mind, I was like, it's probably someone in modern
I
times.
knew it was funny. I knew you weren't gonna think of Eddie.
Those are modern numbers in my
No,
mind.
you forgot. But you forgot.
I forgot.
There's this guy who did.
Who did that? Yeah.
Who did that back then.
It's crazy that a money record from the 80s still stands.
That lets you know, yeah,
just think about how much tickets cost now compared to then and everything. You know what I mean? Like,
But also, I mean, we don't give enough credit to how we have never seen anyone that in comedy. We've never seen anyone that big. We truly have never seen anyone that big. Like Kevin Hart's as close as we got, and
Yeah.
he's not as big, bro.
no.
Think about that.
Yeah, Kevin Hart doesn't have like those critically acclaimed movies that Eddie has.
Yeah, and I'm talking about just the stand-up.
Right.
It was bigger than anything, dude.
Right.
It truly was
Right.
it was the hottest ticket over Bro, it would be like now if a comedian, the ticket was hotter than going to see Drake or Travis Scott or Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine a comedian is like, no, bro, it's like the Swifties are energy.
Right.
That's different. And
Right.
we have to give Eddie that credit. I don't think he gets enough of how truly big he was.
Ooh, we're tied at 2.
Tied it too?
This comedian made his television debut on the variety show On Broadway Tonight.
Could be everybody.
The variety
A
show.
raunchy comedian.
On variety show on Broadway tonight.
Raunchy. Oh man, I don't know.
No, it's not that.
It's not that. I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Because I thought it was him, and I was like, no, he's there's no way. On what is it called?
On Broadway Tonight?
Raunchy comedian,
A
Broadway
raunchy,
tonight.
yeah. Debut. Television debut.
It's 1 or 2.
All right.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Lisa Lampanelli.
Dice Clay.
Richard Pryor.
Richard
Fuck,
Pryor.
I knew, we both didn't go old enough.
Yeah.
We both didn't go old enough.
We both didn't go old enough.
Because I said first, my first choice was Martin Lawrence, and then I was like, it's too young.
I
Then I
was
was like, maybe it has to go farther. Dice, and I should have went even farther back.
I didn't even think that. I was like raunchy New York. I was like Lampanelli, Schumer. I went women. I went woman.
You went, yeah, but you didn't. We went way too young.
Yeah,
we
we
both
went-
just went clearly way too young. on
Yeah.
that. But we should have known. Variety show on Broadway tonight. It's like
I've never heard of that.
That's why it had to be
Yeah,
someone
it had to be
crazy
someone
old.
old.
We should have
Yeah.
caught that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I should have said like Red Fox. We should have
Right.
thought that era.
Right.
We went too.
I
era-
went too
era
young.
back. Yeah.
Lampanelli.
Lampanelli's crazy.
Well, that's well, first I went raunchy. I was
You
like,
didn't go age.
I didn't go
went age, and
Yeah.
that's why I went dice.
I went raunchy New York.
Yeah.
And then the fact that she didn't say he, well, maybe it's a she. I didn't think that. I was playing. I was a little bit of gameplay
No,
more of the
she's
thinking.
playing it smart.
Yeah, she's playing. Yeah.
What was Rodney Dangerfield's signature line?
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
I get no respect.
I get no respect.
Come on, man. That's fucking
Yeah,
legendary
yeah.
shit. It's also in the green room. You
yeah.
see it every day.
yeah.
But no, that's like I would have known that. You know, that's just
That's pre stand up knowledge.
legendary comedy knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is best known for their act No Cure for Cancer? Angry, chain-smoking comedian.
Fuck. Is it this one? It's one of 2.
I'm ready.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Bill Hicks.
I said Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary, because it's like
It is Bill Hicks though.
Yeah.
Isn't that,
yeah.
Are we both right
no,
on that?
no, because no, this is why it's fucked up. Dennis Leary stole Bill Hicks' acts. Bill Hicks dies of cancer. He comes out with No Cure for Cancer. So like it's very fucked up. That's why I know it's Leary. But I was like, it's either Hicks. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what's funny? I thought Leary, and then I was like, no, I think this is Bill Hicks one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think this is the one that Leary stole from Bill Hicks. That's what I thought.
No, I think it's like sort of. I could be wrong about this, but it's sort of dancing on his grave.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but
Dennis-
all you hear about that guy is very bad stuff.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Dennis Leary stole Bill Hicks' act.
Yep. Go look into it. It's crazy to see.
This insulting comedian was a preacher before he was a comedian. Shrieking and often insulting.
All right. All right. Just say his name at that point.
I already knew who it was. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know his
Okay,
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinnison.
Sam
Beautiful.
motherfucking Kinnison.
The preacher thing.
But that's a legendary thing.
That's legendary. That's
legendary comedy folklore of like
Yes.
you knew. But also it's because lots of preachers have beautiful cadences. That's what's cool about going to see any kind of religion. A preacher usually have great cadences.
Right.
But that's why it made him such a special stand-up. Clearly, is that his cadence was very preacher-like.
Yes. And we both got a point because I know you're keeping track as well.
So I do have a total of 15 questions.
That's fine.
So you guys
Perfect.
That's fine.
know. This funny man was the star of Big Mama's House and a former host of Def Comedy Jam.
Martin!
We both said
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Martin! Come on, Doug. I knew, you know what's crazy? I knew one of these answers was going to be Martin Lawrence. I knew that
Yeah, I
going
mean-
in. I was like, one of these will be Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, it was what's it called? It was inevitability, right? You really think about stand up. He's just so important in the
He's
whole thing.
Such an important cog in the piece of the wheel that is stand-up, in the machine.
True or false?
Ooh.
Roseanne Barr tried running for president in 2012.
Holy shit, great question. Val, that is
A great
great
question.
fucking question. And I'm stalling right now. So I'm going to keep telling you how great that question was.
Okay.
Oh,
You
God.
only got 50-50. True or false?
Probably one of those. Okay, I'm not gonna say my thinking out loud until you
Yeah,
answer
not
your
yet.
question. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say
Go.
false.
True.
It's true.
Damn.
I know it was true.
Yeah, that was one of those things where it's like, actually, it was 2016. That's what I thought it was.
No, bro. I was like, no. I was like, yo, this crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Ran for president.
No. I know she ran. I thought that there was gonna be a trick in the year.
See, overthinking it.
So when I looked up this fact, it made sense to me because 2012 was the year where like Kanye ran.
Kanye ran in 2012 as well. He ran in 2020. I know that.
I felt like he. No, maybe I'm getting.
No,
I'm
no,
confused.
2012. 2012 was
2012
really
was a long
far.
time ago.
Yeah. That was
Obama ran.
Yeah. It wasn't Kanye. It wasn't Obama, Romney, and Kanye. That would have been a big thing.
Who'd Obama beat?
Romney. 2012
yeah.
was Romney.
Okay. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Who did Prince put on the cover of his album Breakfast Can Wait?
All right. Ready?
The GOAT.
Yep.
Oh, so
Dave
I
Chappelle.
put
Dave
Charlie
Chappelle,
Murphy.
the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm leaving him now, baby.
Yeah.
You're leading now.
I read his quote on the Tonight Show where Dave Chappelle talks about it, and he was like, "Why would I sue him for putting a picture of me dressed up as him?" And it reminded me of the "I'm just a dude playing a dude."
Disguised as another dude. Yeah, yo, I know exactly the interview you're talking about, and that's how I knew this. That's how I knew that as well.
Oh, I should have said Dave. Oh well.
Did you think Dave? You knew it was
yeah.
you knew it was sketch show related.
Yeah, I knew. I did not know for a fact it was Dave.
No, I'm saying, but you knew it was in the world. You said Charlie,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
said
like, all
Charlie.
right, it's in the world of
That's why I
Chappelle
thought
show.
it was Charlie Murphy because
Well, the Prince sketch.
Yeah, it's him telling the story.
Yeah.
So it's like,
No,
yeah,
it's
but
fair.
Dave played Prince, so it's like that makes sense.
11. Which comedian was too dangerous for live broadcast, setting the standard for a 5 to 7 second delay?
That's another great question.
There's a comedian involved in that?
Yes. I can give you a hint.
No
Okay.
hints. No hints.
Mhm.
It is what it is.
I think we said
ready?
the same name.
Dice.
It's Richard Pryor.
Again.
God damn it! Yo, why do we
doing
keep?
his SNL monologue.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. You're saying it, and it's like, of course.
Because you know
Of
what
course.
the
He's
what the
the
big
GOAT.
thing I remember for 5 second delay? Sporting events after the Janet Jackson
That
thing.
was what I
'Cause
wanted to write.
That's I immediately was like, was it a comedian who pulled her bra off? No, it was Justin Timberlake.
Who's funny?
Yeah, I almost put down Timberlake.
Yo, I can't
Comma
believe
trolls.
the GOAT, the greatest of all time to ever do the craft that we do. The reason the way we do it kind of is all based off him.
Right.
And we've not gotten his name twice.
We've not gotten his name twice.
That is bad.
Yeah. History's hard.
History
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah.
What stand-up comedian was known as the Queen of Comedy?
The Queen
Queen?
of Comedy?
Mm-hmm.
There was a queen?
The next question's about the king, so you can start thinking
There was
about
a
that.
queen.
Mm-hmm.
Queen of Comedy. Who could that be? I don't know.
That one I don't know. Are women funny?
Go. I put Sykes.
Joan Rivers.
It's Joan Rivers.
Yes!
Oh,
I'm kicking
whoa.
his ass now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you're
Now
up
it's an
two.
ass. Do you know what's funny? I was like, who? Literally, I was like, all right, who? This is what I thought. This is my thinking. I went, okay, who is confident enough to call themselves a queen, but also funny enough that she could say that and and nobody
People would bow
discredits it.
down. People would bow down. Yeah, Joan
Joan
Rivers.
Rivers is the queen of comedy. Like
Yeah.
that's where my brain went. What
Yeah.
made you go to who'd you say? It was
I said
Sykes.
Sykes.
What made you go there?
Black. I'm not gonna be real.
Oh, God, you're a psychopath.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In 2014, who did GQ name the king of comedy?
In
2014? GQ.
I thought those details were important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, those are huge. GQ
Yeah.
is GQ.
And 2014.
And 2014. So I'm already thinking of GQ magazine. The person's got to be at least mildly attractive.
And who's also big in 2014? Who's like blowing up? Because the one answer that's in my head is definitely wrong.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm. Yeah.
But just because.
Is it wrong?
Yeah.
Because you weren't wrong before.
Yeah, but I'm only going it just because his
Ready?
podcast was huge. I
Kevin
said
Hart.
Marin.
Louis C.K.
I was wrong. I went. There's no way he was an ugly guy.
Yeah.
It's GQ.
It's GQ.
Well, you put ugly guy.
I put an ugly guy.
You were off on the wrong white guy.
Yeah, I was in the same world. The thought was similar. It's like, what's going on here?
Well, 2014, it could have been. It had to be. Literally in my brain, I went Kevin Hart, Louis.
I didn't even think
Burr.
of CK. I didn't even think of. I was like, what? Why would GQ get into comedy all of a sudden? And I was like, well, podcasting is big. At 2014, I think Maron's the biggest podcast.
Maron is a top dog for sure.
Yeah.
But in my head, I literally went Kevin, Louis, or Burr. Because I was like 2014, the king of comedy.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
wouldn't say that about Maron.
Right.
It has to be a stand-up guy.
And you know what's funny? There was you know why I didn't think of Louis? Because there's been so much of Louis since then that there was no way GQ would do that. But then I realized it's 2014. None of that came out. I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's top of the world, and
he's
with
still,
no sign of slowing down.
He's still, I think, 2 years away from the New York Times article.
2016?
Yeah, doesn't that come out 2016? When does the New York Times
No, it's
release?
Me Too time.
I think that's 2016, dude.
Oh damn. I thought it was like 2017, 2018.
It's definitely not 2018. It could be 2017. But it's in that 2016, 2017 era.
When Me Too stuff happened?
I guess when did that Louis article come out?
2017.
2017. Okay.
2017, okay. So yeah, you have to know he has 3 years of still. I mean, just Secret
Yeah.
Life of Pets hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
He is killing it.
Yeah. That should have been obvious.
No,
Looking
it
back
could
on
have been Kev or Burr too, because Burr's all three of them are the kings of comedy in 2014.
Right,
There's
right.
like they're already arena, they're huge.
Right. That's why I thought they were going for someone a little more newer. On
Mulaney was also maybe in my head too.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Well,
nah. They wouldn't call him a king at that time.
They wouldn't call him a king at that time. That's why I went someone newer. Like, check this guy out. This guy's the new king of comedy. You know what I mean? Like,
Could have
that's
been
why
Maron though, because stand up would be involved.
Yeah.
They wouldn't say comedy. They say podcasting.
Yeah, they would.
They
You're
wouldn't
right.
say comedy.
Yeah, you're right.
Who began his film career in Mel Brooks' Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Chappelle.
Chappelle the Goat.
Yes. Both of you
That
got
I
it.
knew. That you knew it was immediately.
Yeah. I've seen Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Well, also, I think that's a famously known thing that like, oh, that's Chappelle's first thing.
Yeah,
that was his
Chappelle's-
first credit.
Yeah.
Which is like, what a credit. Also, it really lets you know his career is like, whoa.
It's long
His
and it's
first thing
Remember
was-
when he was in A Star Is Born?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he was
his
great in
first
that.
thing was a major comedic,
It
like
was a Mel Brooks movie.
legendary movie.
Powerhouse guy. Yeah.
So
Saw the
the
talent.
last question.
You
I
already
won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who holds the record for the most streamed special on HBO?
The most streamed special on HBO.
Great question. I mean, wow.
Streamed. I'm trying to think of what came out on HBO.
It's all streamed. If it comes out on HBO, it's all streamed.
Oh, like even the old ones count?
Yeah. It's street. How else would you watch it? You have to watch it.
Well, I'm saying if you watch it on TV in the 90s, does that count as streaming?
I'm counting that. Val, does that count or no? Can you not say anything? Okay.
Okay, hold on. Because I'm gonna go something crazy here then. All right.
Ready?
I went DeGeneres.
Rock.
Nikki Glazer.
It's gotta be, yeah. Streaming is new.
Her fucking Tom Brady roast that just happened. That was a great question. That was like,
Yeah.
but we both went old. I didn't even consider Nikki.
Yeah,
I went old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it just broke. That news broke like within the week.
I saw that. Yeah. Congrats to Nikki. That was
Congrats,
fucking so
Nikki.
cool.
Yeah. Because I don't think when they say streaming, they don't count people who watched it on TV.
On HBO back in the day. That's what
Yeah.
I thought in my head. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this counts.
Well, Deric, you won.
Yes.
You won. I had the lead for a little bit, but you ended up winning. You ended up winning.
Because I'm better than you at stand up. That's what that means, right?
No.
Val, say it. That's exactly what that
Val,
means.
don't say it. Val, don't say it. Val, don't say it.
That's exactly
Val,
what
don't
that
say it. I'll start wailing like I'm in Portland if you say it.
Yes.
Thanks for the game, Val.
Great job, Val.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
everybody. We love you guys. Thanks for having fun with us today.
Peace.